I remember some time back people asking about Edgar Lungu, and I was actually saying, no, it seems like the story of Lungu has just gone, quiet. Just it has just gone, under carpet. Nobody really can follow exactly what has happened or what was the final end of that whole fiasco. And I remember telling you that we have not received any reports whatsoever from Zambia or media in Zambia or even media in South Africa. But of course, media in South Africa has been quiet. They've not been talking much about this story. But all of a sudden, we are seeing a BBC news report saying that Tasia Lungu, daughter of Unburied Zambian Ex-Dictator, loses parliamentary seat over absenteeism. So it seems like, according to this report, Lungu is still unburied and Lungu is still in South Africa. And the family, including the daughter, Tasia, who happened to be a member of parliament in Zambia, still remains in South Africa and has not been attending parliamentary sessions, which has led to her losing the parliamentary seat. And I think they just decided, it's not even important. That parliamentary seat is just nothing after all, because I think they do have a lot of money, right? BBC here reports daughter of Zambia's unburied ex-president loses seat as MP, and Zambia's parliament has declared vacant the seat held by the daughter of the late ex-president Edgar Lungu because of her continued absence in the wake of his death. Until her dismissal, Tasia Lungu had been the MP for Chawama constituency in the capital, Lusaka, representing the opposition Patriotic Front. It's quite funny, right, that now it's called the opposition, and it once the ruling party. It's coming to ZANU-PF too. And in a message to her voters, she hinted she may try and challenge the decision, saying, where there is a will, there is a way. Her father died in June at the age of 68 in South Africa, where he was seeking medical treatment. This sparked bitter legal row with his successor, President Hakainde Hichilema, who wanted to repatriate the body for a state funeral against the family's wishes. Ms. Lungu has been attending court in South Africa, challenging an earlier ruling in August that sided with Hichilema's government. The government had successfully argued in a Pretoria court that Hichilema must be able to attend the funeral because he's the head of state. Yet the Lungu family says the deceased gave instructions that the president should not be anywhere near his body. The former president's remains are still in South Africa as the impasse continues, right? Which means that this is the answer to many people who were actually asking what has finally happened. So it seems, according to the BBC, the remains of Lungu are still in South Africa. Calls for her to lose a parliamentary seat first came from the ruling United Party for National Development. Brian Kambita, MP, questioned the speaker in July about whether Ms. Lungu was still qualified to hold office because of her prolonged absence. Speaker Nelly Muti initially granted Ms. Lungu 14 days of compassionate leave to mourn her father and return to parliament when it resumed in September. However, she did not return within the given time. Parliament wrote to Ms. Lungu again, but instead of resuming her duties, she requested more time until the court case over the burial was resolved. She also asked to be allowed to attend parliamentary sessions virtually. The matter was referred to the Parliamentary Committee on Privileges and Absences, which invited Ms. Lungu to appear on 18th of November. She did not attend that meeting either. The committee later suggested allowing her to represent her Chawama constituency online until her father's burial arrangements were concluded, but Ms. Muti rejected that proposal, saying virtual attendance could not replace physical representation. In a Facebook statement to a constituency on Friday, Ms. Lungu thanked a wonderful team of councillors, community members, and constituent staff who continue to coordinate the work tirelessly to serve you. In elections for the seat are expected to be held within 90 days, despite Zambia holding a general election next August. the decision to declare Ms. Lungu vacant has been received with mixed feelings. Some argue that she would be allowed the time to mourn her father, while others say her constituency has been deprived of representation. Independent MP Binwell Mpundu accused the government of hypocrisy, saying it was wrong for them to claim solidarity with the Lungu family. You dragged them to court, and today you nullify the parliamentary seat for the daughter who is mourning the late father. Hypocrites, right? So this is the report. I don't think I would agree with that last MP's suggestion that they are hypocrites. I think it belongs to the opposition. But really, you can't be away for all such time, and you want to continue people. You are going to continue to have people sympathize with you because your father passed away. I don't think that it serves the the interests of the parliamentary constituents. I don't think so. So the issue of you wanting your family to be to be understood and sympathized with for a whole year while you are away, I don't think it works. So those that may be arguing could be just political arguments, but I don't think really the constituency is benefiting to the maximum if Miss Lungu does not physically be there, and of course physically attending parliamentary sessions. So those that were asking questions last time vachitiko zvakamira sei nyaya yelungu ndofunga kuti akungozvinzwira tega kuti hai anenge achirimo muSouth Africa nanhasi. I don't know kuti high court inenge yainzi yakachallengewa handiti the high court verdict here last time yakanzi anofanirwa kurepatriatwa immediately. I think it was challenged. Yeah, it was. I remember myself reminding you that in South Africa, the moment you appeal over a case, its effect of the effect of the last judgment, set aside until the appeal process is over. So this is what it is. Quite interesting. Let's continue to watch what is going to be happening in the upcoming times. Remain blessed.